Why young footballers go broke after making millions. The dark truth. What if I told you that the rising star you cheered for last season, the one who just bought a brand new Lamborghini and posted it on Instagram, might be bankrupt before he turns 30? What if I told you that behind every luxury car, every expensive watch, and every extravagant vacation lies a brutal truth? That in the world of football, wealth is often temporary and financial ruin is closer than it looks. Because this is the dark side of football success. Today, we're diving deep into the real reason why so many young footballers go broke despite making millions. The money comes fast, too fast. Imagine being 18 years old and suddenly earning £50,000 per week. You've gone from sharing boots in a youth academy to signing autographs and living in penthouses. No one prepares you for that kind of money. No school teaches you what to do when your bank account explodes overnight. And so, like most young athletes, you spend cars, watches, clothes, nights out. Your first paycheck becomes a trophy, proof that you made it. But here's the problem: money doesn't come with a manual. And while you're spending like a king, no one's telling you that careers end fast. That injuries can destroy contracts. That form can drop. That clubs stop calling. Take Jermaine Pennant, for example. At his peak, he earned over £30,000 a week. Today, he's openly admitted to being broke, homeless, and struggling to rebuild. This isn't rare. It's reality. Because when the money comes too fast, it often disappears even faster. Fake friends, real problems. When you make it big, everyone wants to be your friend. Suddenly, your phone is full of messages from people you barely remember. Old friends. Distant cousins. Random business opportunities. You're not just a person anymore, you're a walking ATM. Young players often fall into the trap of carrying entire families financially. Buying houses for relatives, funding businesses, loaning money they'll never get back. It feels good at first. You feel powerful. Generous. But before long, it becomes a burden. And in the world of fame, loyalty is rare. Many young stars are surrounded by people who only say yes. They're told they're invincible. That the money will never run out. And when things start to go wrong, those same people vanish. One ex-Premier League player admitted that after going broke, he couldn't reach a single person from his old entourage. Fame fades. But the damage stays. Bad financial advice and no education. Most footballers don't come from wealthy backgrounds. They don't grow up learning about savings, taxes, or investments. So when they make it big, they trust the wrong people. Financial advisors. Agents. Family friends. People who claim to manage their money but often mismanage it completely. Some players lose millions through bad investments, restaurants, fashion lines, crypto scams. Others just don't understand how quickly expenses add up. Let's break it down. A £100,000 a week salary sounds massive. But after tax, agent fees, housing, insurance, and lifestyle costs, the actual amount saved is shockingly low. And when players retire in their early 30s, the money stops. But the spending habits, they don't. According to a report by the Professional Footballers Association, 40% of Premier League players go bankrupt within 5 years of retiring. That's nearly half. Why? Because no one taught them how to manage wealth. They were trained to pass, shoot, and dribble, not budget, invest, or plan. Short careers, long lives. A football career lasts 10 to 15 years if you're lucky. Injuries can cut it short in a heartbeat. One tackle. One awkward landing. One misstep. And it's over. Clubs move on. Sponsors disappear. But you still have 40 to 50 years of life left. Many players don't plan for the second half of life. They spend their 20s living like it'll never end and hit their 30s with no direction. Adriano, once one of Brazil's brightest stars, lost his fortune and battled depression. David Bentley, once called the next Beckham, retired at 29 and walked away from the sport entirely. And this isn't just about money. It's about identity. Who are you when the cheering stops? When the cameras turn away? When the phone stops ringing? The truth is, without the game, many players feel lost. The system doesn't care. Let's be honest, the football system isn't built to protect players. It's built to use them. Clubs sign young talent, hype them up, burn them out, and replace them. Agents take their cut and move on to the next star. Media praise them when they score, destroy them when they fail. There's no long-term support. No financial training. No mental health resources. Just pressure. Performance. And when the lights go off, silence. Some academies are starting to include education programs. But for most young players, it's too little, too late. We celebrate the few who succeed but ignore the hundreds who don't. Conclusion. Final reality check. Football is a dream. A beautiful game. But behind the glory there's a cost. Too many players are set up for short-term success and long-term failure. It's time for change. More education. More financial awareness. More honesty. Because these aren't just athletes. They're human beings. And the game shouldn't break them. If you're a fan, support your favorite players beyond the pitch. If you're chasing the dream, prepare for the reality. Closing call to action. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more football business content. See you next time.